Welcome back to Newswatch 12 this morning, and turning now to Stormwatch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbert looking at Chiloquin this morning. Same kind of thing that we've been seeing, not too many clouds in the sky. Pretty good start to our morning. What are temperatures looking like right now? Yeah, they're a little bit chilly over on the east side this morning. In fact, up towards Chiloquin, up towards Chemult, we've actually seen temperatures dip below 30 degrees. We were at 29 degrees the last time we checked in on Chemult. Not too far off from that in Chiloquin, 33 degrees there this morning, so just a little bit above freezing, but we are still at 29 degrees in Chemult, 30 degrees for Christmas Valley, a little bit above freezing for both Klamath Falls and for Lakeview, and we are much warmer in the Shasta Valley and the Rogue Valley. Temperatures sitting in the 40s, also 48 degrees there along the coast in Brookings. All right, so radar this morning is pretty calm. It's not necessarily going to look as calm a little bit later in the day, so we'll time out the day with Stormcast. This is by the time we get into the evening, so this is 6 p.m. Showers start to become somewhat widespread over on the west side, mainly along the coast. And then some of this will transition over to the east side. Now, I think this model in particular is being a little bit aggressive. I think that will likely be dry come time for midnight, so I wouldn't put too much stock into this. But what you saw during that 6, 7, 8 o'clock time frame, I would pay attention to that. So here's your CodeCast today for the Rogue Valley. Definitely going with a long t-shirt this morning. Its temperatures will be in the 40s and 50s, but a little bit later in the day as we warm up into the 70s, pretty close to 80 degrees. Obviously, I don't think a long t-shirt will be necessary at all. So for today, we're actually going to be a little bit warmer than yesterday by about 5 degrees, and that is in spite of the increased cloud coverage. In fact, skies will be mostly cloudy throughout the day, but we are going to be warmer than yesterday. We'll get pretty close to 80 degrees over on the east side. You could say the same thing for the west side valley, so pretty uniform temperature profile inland. Much cooler, obviously, along the coast with highs in the 50s and 60s. It'll be the coast where we'll see the biggest chances for rain this afternoon and evenings. Of course, much smaller rain chances inland. Winds will be calm in our lower elevations today, but up in some of our higher elevations, they could gust out of the west up to 35 miles per hour. Then overnight, I think will likely be dry despite what you saw in Stormcast. And I think that will be pretty mild with mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures near 50 degrees over on the east side, mid 50s for the west side valleys, and low 50s there along the coast in Curry County. If you plan on going up to the national park over the next couple of days, it'll be a very decent string of days to go up there. I mean, we'll be pretty mild, partly cloudy skies, so it won't be the most beautiful that Crater Lake's ever looked, but it's definitely going to feel good up there. Might be a little bit on the brisk side, with winds gusting up to 25 miles per hour, but that's really just splitting hairs. We will stay dry through about Friday. That's when some rain chances and some shower chances start to spread over to the west side, becoming a lot more widespread into Saturday and into Sunday. So the bottom line for the forecast is that there's a very small chance for some showers this afternoon and evening. Will be dry for the rest of the week, warming up throughout the rest of the week, and we will be hot by Friday. Some of those highs in our west side valleys could get pretty close to 90 degrees. So here's your 7-day forecast along the coast. We'll have a decent chance for showers on Friday, then becoming much more likely into Saturday for Siskiyou County. We're also tracking that storm system over the weekend. Things looking pretty windy for both Saturday and Sunday, but I think we'll find ourselves in the same predicament this weekend that we did last weekend, in that the storm system is going to be just wet enough to where I don't think the winds are going to kick up any elevated fire threats. But of course, the Stormwatch 12 weather team staying very vigilant when it comes to fire danger. Then for the mountains, we'll also track some wet weather and some windy weather over the weekend. And then for the Rogue Valley, getting pretty close to 90 degrees on Friday, cooling off over the weekend.